الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In today's short talk, I would like to talk about shopping mania. Shopping is a useful activity. We all buy goods and services to meet our day to day life's needs. But at the same time, there is excessive shopping. There is shopping not for a genuine need, but shopping that gives us emotional comfort. You see, the reason why many of us do not wish to face reality is because reality is painful. Reality hurts, it sheds light on areas which we want to keep in the dark. Like the child who cries and screams because he cannot have his way, like the child is offered ice cream by his mother or father to calm him down, we adults too seek objects to soothe our pain, a sweet treat to distract us from the bitterness that is reality. So that is why we have developed an obsession with material things. We need what is called retail therapy. There used to be alcoholics, but thanks to the more recent emergence of in your face capitalism, they have been sent back to the backbenches by the shopaholics. Their kind gets an inexplicable high by stuffing shopping carts mindlessly with a condition unique to the wealthier classes. They fall prey to the cunning of businessmen who fully exploit their surplus wealth and a lack of self control. Lured to mega shopping malls by advertising, they return home with stuffed plastic bags, laughingly dismissing their excess as retail therapy. But little do they realize that such sugarcoating deludes them. Buy one, get one free, special offers, and seasonal discounts are the baits that lure shopaholics to harm themselves. But we must understand that their behavior does more than bring harm just to their own persons. For their compulsion panders not only to their innate desires and insecurities, it also correspondingly brings misery upon their near and dear ones, as well as to the environment at large. What started off as an occasional misdemeanour slowly transforms into a habitual offence and a fully mature addiction, with special thanks to gigantic stores, credit cards, and advertising that is all around 24/7. The creed of capitalism contains no compassion, for its policy is to take no prisoners. There is only one interest that it pursues, and that is profit. It influences us to buy, shop, and hoard aimlessly, paying little attention to the utility and genuine need of things, as well as the side effects of such compulsive behavior. Excessive shopping adds to clutter in the home, a strain on our finances, and a usurping of time that could be spent with family and friends. By shopping recklessly and impulsively, we clutter our lives with unnecessary items that add little value to our practical existence and merely occupy space and take up our time. What do you do then? You wait for springtime and do a spring clean, or you get rid of everything in a car boot sale. We have got too much around ourselves. Something is wrong somewhere. We've got to step on the brakes. The availability of easy credit makes us overlook the ramifications of impulsive spending and makes us fall headlong into the debt trap. We need to free up our time and space by reducing our possessions, don't you think? And make it a rule to buy only that which is absolutely necessary. Recycle and reuse. This should be our daily mantra. Shopping should be a moderate affair. If it is developing into a serious compulsive habit, then it is time to, as I said, step on the brakes and take action. Make, reduce, recycle, reuse. These three words, make it your daily mantra. Reduce your items, recycle things that you own, and reuse them over and over again. Let us switch off this never ending soap opera of commercialism for a moment and hearken to the call of Islam. For Islam has a balanced and moderate approach to consumption. Take some time out to reflect on the Quran, and you will discover that its exhortations to manage your finances astutely, remain within the budget, and to save for a rainy day and check impulsive spending to be really beneficial. According to Islam's holy book, the Quran, consuming for the sake of consumption alone is a trait of kufr or disbelief. We read in Surah Al Muhammad, chapter number 47 and verse number 12, Allah describes the disbelievers. He says, وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا يَتَمَتَّعُونَ وَيَأْكُلُونَ كَمَا تَأْكُلُ الْأَنْعَامُ. As for those who disbelieve, they enjoy this world and they eat as cattle eat. وَيَأْكُلُونَ كَمَا تَأْكُلُ الْأَنْعَامُ. They eat, they consume as animals do, mindlessly. Spendthrifts, people who spend their money unnecessarily, who are show offs, they are not in good company in the Quran. For we are clearly warned about them in Surah Al Isra, chapter number 17, verse number 27. Allah says, Innal mubazzirina kanu ikhwana shayateen. Most surely, the spendthrifts are among the brethren of the devils. وَكَانَ الشَّيْطَانُ لِرَبِّهِ كَفُورًا. And shaitan, the devil, is most surely ungrateful to his Lord. That moderation should be the rule in the spending behavior of a Muslim is the glaring rejoinder of the Quran. Chapter number 17, Surah Al Isra, verse number 29 makes the point. Allah says, وَلَا تَجْعَلْ يَدَكَ مَغْلُولَةً إِلَىٰ عُنُقِكَ. And do not make your hand tied like a niggard's to thy neck. وَلَا تَبْسُطْهَا كُلَّ الْبَسْطِ. And nor open it with a complete opening, nor stretch it forth to its utmost reach. فَتَقْعُدَّ مَلُومًا مَحْسُورًا, so that thou become blameworthy and destitute. So don't be niggardly, but at the same time, do not spend excessively. This is the Quranic standard that we have to follow every day. Where you need to spend money, do spend it, but don't spend so much that you become poor, that you become in debt. You spend things on unnecessary items. Don't do that. This is what the Quran is teaching. Moreover, surplus wealth that we have or which is in society, it is not meant to be blown away on frivolities. We are supposed to share the surplus that we possess with those less fortunate. Surah Al Baqarah, chapter number 2, verse 219 says, Yas'alunaka maza yunfiqun. They ask you how much they are to spend. Qulilaf, say what is beyond your needs. The surplus that you have, spend it on the less fortunate, on your needy relatives, on the orphans, on the masakeen, the indigent, the poor people, the disabled. That is their share, not yours. Live modestly, live absolutely on those things, spend on those things which are yours genuinely. And if there is a surplus, don't blow it all away. Share that surplus with the poor people. This is the Quranic teaching with which we have to follow our daily lifestyle. Alms are mandatory, and excessive spending is to be curtailed to meet the ideal that wealth may not merely make a circuit between the wealthy people. This is the Quranic ideal. Wealth should not remain in the hands of the wealthy and the rich class only. We have to give sadaqat, we have to give zakat so that wealth circulates in society, that there is economic harmony. Surah Al Hashr, chapter number 59, verse number 7, very clearly highlights this principle. It says, Ma afa Allahu ala rasulihi min ahlil qura. And what Allah has restored to His Messenger from the people of the towns. فَلِلَّهِ وَلِلرَّسُولِ وَلِذِي الْقُرْبَى وَالْيَتَامَى وَالْمَسَاكِينِ وَابْنِ السَّبِيلِ. It is for Allah and for the Messenger and for the near relatives and the orphans and the traveler. Why? Why we should give to the orphans and the relatives that are poor and the other needy people? Why? The verse continues. كي لا يكون دولة بين الأغنياء منكم, so that the wealth will not be a perpetual distribution among the rich from among you, so that the wealth is not trapped within a few hands only. The wealth should circulate with everyone in society. It should flow freely. So this is the Quranic ideal that we have to strive to meet. If we have surplus wealth, we should not blow it away on unnecessary shopping, on buying things unnecessarily, just to please yourself. That surplus belongs to somebody else, to the less fortunate. We have to share it with them. So, my dear listeners, please be aware that the addiction of shopping may bring temporary happiness, which is short lived, but it is attached to sadness. If owning material possessions attained happiness, the rich would have always lived very happy lives. But this is definitely not the case. Like others, the rich have their fair share of sorrows. So the formula for happiness definitely lies somewhere else. I'm sure you would agree with me. Money does not make you happy. Material possessions do not make you happy. The discipline of Islam provides a moderate approach to consumption. When we follow it, it results in happiness, harmony, and balance. Thank you for listening. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا